Hey guys, welcome to eBuzz Central. If you've noticed, the name of the channel has changed from mainstream Linux to eBuzz Central because we're going to be more focused on not just Linux distributions, but software, e-news, everything out there in the world today. So, hope you all stay with us. What I wanted to go over real quick is I was contemplating everything since the announcement of Windows 11 on why they went with Amazon as their Android app store. And this is actually an answer that's twofold. Uh, I think it was a surprise at the Windows 11 launch event that they announced that they would be going with the Amazon App Store, but I found some very good information on why this is happening. Google announced recently that it was changing its format for Android apps that are generally called an APK to an AAB. When you download an app from Google's Play Store for the Android device, it uses a .abk, as like Windows uses the .exe and then Apple uses the .dmg file. But according to Google, this reduces the size of the app, along with being able for it to being signed, which essentially means that Google will be able to track the app from within its Play Store with an upload key, so it can help recover the app should there be any problem on the developer side. This is truly why I believe they went with the Amazon store. For years, Amazon has had its own Android store, Android App Store, since 2011. There are only 500,000 apps in it. That's small compared to what is available on Google's Play Store, but Amazon checks these apps. They have total control over the store. Developers can't make apps that illegally offer games and apps for free that are otherwise available for a fee that are blocked, similar to what Apple's doing with like Fortnite. And this, along with Google's plans for an AAB and its plan for signing every app with an upload key, this is why we're seeing Amazon Store in Windows 11 instead. Now, where this will be advantageous is if you're running Windows 11 on your PC or your laptop and you download an Android app, you don't have to worry about it because Amazon's already checked it. Microsoft won't have to worry about a bunch of copycat apps getting dumped in their store like when they first launched their store. They won't have to worry about copycat apps that are thrown in there to try to trick users. These apps have already been run through Amazon's stringent process and they don't have to worry about it. And with, you know, extensions for Microsoft Edge already built in. They can plug them in and just be going, and you'll be able to run the Android apps that are protected, and you don't have to worry about fakes that you'll be running on Windows 11. Now, the next question. Why in the world would you need Android apps or Google type apps on your Windows 11 machine? Well, I think the pandemic really pushed this to the forefront. Um, because schools, if you've got kids and they were in school, the schools had the Chrome OS or Chrome laptop pickup day if your child was staying at home and doing their schooling during the pandemic. Some parents even decided, well, I'm not going to stick with the schools. I'm going to go out and buy my son or daughter their own Chromebook. Well, this increased sales of Chromebooks tremendously. Matter of fact, they were leading in the PC market in the third quarter last year. So, what Windows and Microsoft have figured out is not only do we need to take advantage of the business side, we need to take advantage of the school side. This CNBC article right here just tells you remote schooling and pandemic has made Chromebooks a bigger force in the computer market. The coronavirus pandemic, which has forced kids across the country to attend school remotely, is helping Chromebooks push into the mainstream. Well, what do Chromebooks use? They're using Android apps, they're using Google Docs, they're using all these Android apps to help teach children while they're away from school. Not only that, a lot of the schools, including my children's schools, even though the school will be open and everybody will be able to go back without masks this August, have stuck with a virtual option for your children to go to school, which means not only will those Chromebooks still be coming in handy, Microsoft has got to be able to compete in that market. So now, adding the Amazon store in there, being able to download the Google apps, and being able to have your child on a Windows 10 or a Windows 11 laptop or computer, being able to download the apps they need for school, will help Microsoft in this area because there are a lot of people, I'm going to be honest, that went out and just bought a Chromebook because it's what their child needed for school. But now with this big push, if they can go out and buy an Microsoft Windows 11 laptop and be able to do their schooling. Not only will they be able to use it for school, they'll be able to use it for other things in the household. Chromebook laptops run Google's Chrome operating system. They can be cheaper than a Windows computer and much more affordable than the MacBook. Chromebooks are easy to use in Google Classroom. The web-based programs that they use and teachers use and students use, they count on to organize their work while they're at school. Look at what they say right here. Technology research firm IDCM estimated in the third quarter, device makers shipped around 9 million notebooks running Chrome OS, up 90% from a year earlier, compared with the 15% growth rate of all PCs. Chromebooks represented 11% of the total PC shipments in a quarter. 11%, and they were up 90% from a year earlier. This just lets you know that the pandemic really did affect it. And now, with schools choosing to stay with the option of schooling at home, Microsoft has to be able to get in on that market. Microsoft has to stay relevant in that market. So that's why they're doing what they're doing. So that's why they added the Amazon store. That way you can put Android apps on Windows 11. Students will be able to use Windows 11 to do their schooling, and then they're going to try to steal some of that market share from Google. Hopefully you liked the video. Just to give you a heads up, I'm doing this video right now on a Zenbook, Asus Zenbook 14. I'm doing this on an Asus AMD Ryzen 5 5500U with Radeon graphics, 2.1 gigahertz, 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's got the 64-bit, and it's got the NVIDIA video card. This laptop will be drawing for a giveaway on August 31st, 2021. So if you like and subscribe to my channel, you will have the opportunity to win this laptop. Once again, thank you for watching today. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Make sure you enter for the Zenbook giveaway, and I appreciate you watching today. Take care.